Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a beauty review for a brand called Arbonne Cosmetics, and I have actually been asked to test a few products by a representative of the company, and today I'm going to be giving you an honest review on what I think about some of the products, and there are a few favourites in here as well. So also feel free to check out my Instagram account, I'll link it down below for you guys. I've posted a couple of looks on there using some of their products. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Okay, so we're just going to get right stuck into the good stuff. This is the little bag I got given with loads and loads of bits inside, so I was really excited about that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is actually, I couldn't wait to do it. It is my favourite product out of the whole bag that I was given, and I did not think I would like it as much as I did because I've never really been a big fan. It will all make sense, but basically it's a primer, and this is what it looks like. It's really sleek, the packaging, and it kind of reminds me of the number 7 like packaging, like how the shape is and just the colours of it, the colours they've gone for. And then the logo kind of reminds me, I don't know if you can see it on the lid, of like Eyesahdow Beverly Hills, so it does look really sleek and high end, so that I was happy with, and it looks really pretty, just like either resting on your dresser or whatever, so it looks really nice. But now to actually get into the product itself, to be honest with you, I've only tried about 2 primers in my whole life. The MAC Prep and Prime, I got given a little sample with it in my order, and I really did like it. It was the first proper primer. It didn't sink into my pores, and it just made my foundation wear really well throughout the day. So that was the first proper primer I had, really. So since this one, I haven't really had much experience with primers. But oh my god, you guys, I did not think I would like this as much as I did, because I've never really seen the benefits of a primer. But as I said, the MAC Prep and Prime one, that was the closest it came to what it was supposed to do. But this one, you guys, it literally just rests on top of your skin. It's so silky and so smooth. You can't feel it when you wear it, but it's so smooth. It is the perfect canvas. It really does make it. This is amazing. And yeah, literally, it's just, I think it's my favourite thing that I've tried so far. Like when I'm wearing it, it prevents creasing, like around the mouth. I think most girls time to time do get a little bit of oil in their T-zone, so I do think that this primer would be really good if you do suffer from oily skin, because this also, it doesn't feel matte, but it doesn't dry your skin out either, but it does help you to stay matte throughout the day. So I think that this works really well, and I've tried it out with the Arbonne Cosmetics foundation, and it does work well. But I'd be interested to see what this works like with another brand foundation, so I might try this out on my MAC one maybe tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know what I think about that. So yeah, this is definitely my favourite, and if you are interested in a good primer and it's affordable, then definitely go check out the website. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this for you. So yeah, that's my favourite. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the Arbonne Cosmetics foundation, and this one, it just says Perfecting Liquid Foundation SPF 15, and I was given the shade Fair. So this is what it looks like, and it's all very number 7 sort of vibes I'm getting here. So I am liking the sleek packaging. So yeah, with this foundation, I really did like it. There is a brush that you can apply with officially from the range, but I wanted to see how it applied with my beauty blender, because I've been finding recently that most foundations that I've been using, I've tried them all out with the beauty blender, and it seems to apply every single one of them really well, and so much better than I've ever had results with before, than when I used to just apply them with my brushes. So now I kind of just feel like I wasted all that product, because I was buying the good products, but if you don't apply the makeup in the right way, you're wasting money, because you're not even applying it correctly and you're not getting the best results that you can. So I thought that, I know that there's official brushes for this, but I wanted to see what my beauty blender could do, because if I were to go ahead and buy this, I want to know that what I've got already, I want to know how it works. So yeah, I did go ahead and apply it with the beauty blender, and it works amazingly. Honestly, when I put it on my skin, it looked like the MAC foundation, the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. It was really good. And as I did just mention, I have sometimes, I do get an oily T-zone, and especially like in the creases on my nose. Like, it's not a lot, but it is a little bit, and sometimes in some foundations I can find that the foundation will move, or it will crease, or it will just come off. So my biggest test with a foundation is to look for the creasing and the movement, and literally just to see how it wears. So this one, it did quite well in passing the test, I have to admit. I feel like if I'd applied it perhaps with the brushes or anything else other than the beauty blender, I'm not 100% sure that it would have lasted so well. But I do think the beauty blender has got a lot to do with application and how well it wears. So I'm definitely a fan of the beauty blender as well, so you should definitely go check that out if you're having trouble applying your foundation as well, because I feel like I've just been living in a bit of a dream until now, and now that I've got the beauty blender, it's finally come to light. So yeah, I would definitely say it's worth every penny. But back to this foundation, I feel like it does wear really well. The only thing I would say is that if you do suffer from really oily skin, I would say that you might need the mattifying powder that goes with this foundation rather than just wearing this on its own, because normally I do put powder like around my nose and the oily bits, but sometimes I don't. It depends how the foundation is. If the foundation's more drying, I won't bother with a powder. So it really does depend on personal preference and what your skin's like on the day, because skin does vary and skin also changes over time. So it really just does depend on the situation. But today I didn't put any powder around my T-zone, and it has started to crease a little bit like around the nose, but I wasn't like exactly warm today either, so perhaps I should try it with the powder and it might prevent creasing. It was literally like just here in the nose, but everywhere else, sometimes where other foundations have creased before, it hasn't. So like under my eyes, and like because when you squint as well, it can all move and stuff. But today it all looks pretty good. I have to say it does wear really well, but as well, what I was saying about application, you can't expect the product, whatever it may be, to look its best if you don't prepare your base for it first. As I like to call it, the canvas. Your face is your canvas, and if you don't prepare that first, then you can't expect what goes on top of it to look its best. So definitely skincare and primer and application of foundation are big favourites of mine to focus on. So yeah, overall I would say this foundation is good, but as I said, if you have got really oily skin, then you might need powder, and if you've got dry skin, I feel like you might need to moisturise before you put this on, because this one isn't a mattifying foundation, but I do feel when it sets it might cling to your dry patches, so just be careful with this one. But it is really good if you get the application right. I love it. I don't have any spots at the moment, so it's come out the best it's going to come out. And yeah, I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, I think I might be interested in picking this one up. Next product, it's the Got You Covered Mineral Powder Foundation, and this is an SPF 15 as well, and the shade is Nude. So this is what it looks like. It just comes in a sleek little box like that. And then if we take it out of the box, let's get that out. Yeah, this all just reminds me of number 7. This is just what it looks like, or the Bare Minerals. I've never bought one, but I've seen like the powders in these little tubs. They're really sleek. So this is what it looks like, and this is the powder that actually matches the foundation. So this would be really good if you do suffer from really oily skin, which I'm definitely going to try. I think tomorrow I'm going to use this foundation again, and I'll try it with this. I did also wear the foundation yesterday to try it out, and it was a really long day shopping, and I thought it wore really well throughout the day. Hardly any creasing at all. I mean, it's impossible to get a foundation where it just won't crease, because those foundations don't exist. Like when you see all these pictures in the magazines, they've all been edited. Of course, whoever's wearing them, they've creased. So, you know, you can't get the flawless face, but you can get close enough. So yeah, I feel like this brand would do it for you. So I'm not going to undo it because it can be quite messy, and I don't want it to go everywhere because it's just cleaned. But yeah, when you undo it, it's just got like little holes for the granules in it. All filters through. It's really fine powder, and just pop it on the brush, and this is the official brush for it. And then you just stipple it on the skin, And then I feel like if you were to go around the nose, you could probably use a small blending brush, or just any brush really, just to applicate around the crease of the nose, just to make sure you kind of dry that area out. But yeah, I really like this foundation brush. I did try it, and for me, I mainly liked it here, just to use it here, and like blending it just under my contour and that as well. I just found that it worked really well, so I was quite impressed with that brush. But yeah, this powder, I'm just definitely going to have to try the whole thing around the nose. But so far so good. I mean, I'm wearing it today, as I said, like under my contour and under the eyes and stuff, to set my concealer, and it hasn't creased at all, so I don't see why it wouldn't work under the nose. I'm going to be interested to see how that wears in my T-zone, but so far today, yeah, it's looking quite good everywhere else. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. So you should definitely go and pick that up. And I think this is all quite affordable as well. I have got prices, so I will put that down below for you. I'll just link everything and you can go check it out on the website. So yeah, I'm going to move on to the next item. It's a long story mascara. Well, let's see how long it is. Let me give it a go. So this mascara is actually one of my other favourites. The primer and the mascara, I think they're going to be my two favourites for this video. I love the packaging. Look at this. This is kind of like a Rimmel London kind of packaging. I love this. Look at that, guys. It's so pretty. But yeah, I really love, what I like about this is the applicator. So it's so long and it's so thin as well. It does prevent all clumping. When I put this on, I couldn't believe how easy it was to apply, because I find with so many mascaras, they all go droopy, they all clog at the ends, they cause clumping in the eyelashes. It's not nice. And sometimes when you put it on and then it goes clumpy and you go for it again, it just makes it look even more thicker. This one, it doesn't do that. The fibres and the brushes are just so thin, it gets to every single lash, and this is honestly the best mascara I think I've ever tried. It makes my lashes look so long, and then I curled them upwards earlier this morning, and I also tried this out yesterday. And sometimes with other mascaras, I find that my lashes drop throughout the day because of the weight of it. This one, they've stayed right up. I don't know if you can see, but they've stayed up really well today, and it just makes my lashes look that much longer, and my eyes, literally, it just makes them look so much more open, and it just really enhances the whole face. So I was really impressed with this mascara. So yeah, the mascara and the primer are definitely my favourite things, I think. Yeah, I think I might actually be purchasing this when I'm done with it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is the She Glow highlighter, and this is what it looks like. And it's like a little liquid highlighter, so it's quite different from other ones that I have talked about before, so like the Topshop Glow Pot, or you've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills one in Riviera, I think it was. That's more of a strawberry pink kind of colour. But this one, it kind of comes out like a peachy sort of champagne kind of colour, which is what I love, and I've been dying to find one in a powder form. They used to do one in the Anastasia Beverly Hills range, and then it got sold out everywhere, so I'm currently trying to track one down. But back to this, I feel like that will complement that really well. But this one's a liquid one, and I just applied this with my normal blending brush, which I've used in all of my tutorial videos. It's the Bundle Monster one, and I just put it on my cheeks here, and the shine was really good. I'm not wearing it today, but I was wearing it yesterday, and I did post a picture on Instagram yesterday, I think I did anyway, of my makeup look. So if you want to know what that looks like, go check it out on there. All the details are on there for you. So yeah, I really did like this. Yeah, it was really good formula, but I feel like, just personally for my preferences, I feel like I would prefer like a powdered kind of highlighter, because that's just what I'm used to. But there was nothing wrong with this. I did really like it. But yeah, I just feel like sometimes you've got to go with the powder, you know. I do like the powder, and the ones I've got are really pigmented, so I think I will be sticking to the powders. But I did really like this, so you should go check it out if you are looking for a good highlighter, because it was really shimmery, and you know, some people might prefer a liquid one. So yeah, I did like that. So, okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is actually a bronzer, and I love this bronzer. The shade isn't on here, but it just comes in a cute little compact like that. The mirror and that in there, it's so cute. And it's also got like little bits of a shimmer in there as well. So I just popped that on today, and I think it looks quite good. I do actually really like this bronzer. Yeah, I actually I prefer this one to the Rimmel London ones, I think, because I've been using their ones for so long now. And you know, sometimes when you have makeup products and they just never seem to run out, that's what it feels like with them ones. But I do really like them, and they were my favourite ones up until now. I haven't really tried many high-end bronzers or blushes. I'm not really into blush that much, but bronzers I'm getting more into. But yeah, this one and the Rimmel London one, I think it's Sun Bronze, shade 055, and this one, which doesn't have a shade, but it might be in the catalogue, so I'll look it up, or it might just be a standard bronzer, I'm not sure. But this is the one that I was given. But I really, really do like this. So if you are looking for a really good bronzer, lasts well. I've had this on for a good few hours. I've literally been to work and come back, so this is what it looks like after my work. I've not touched anything up, I've not done anything to my makeup, and this is what it looks like, so I'm so happy with it. Okay, so the next items, they're all lip products. So yesterday, what did I try out yesterday? Yesterday I wore these lipsticks. Okay, so the packaging is so sleek. Look at this. It's amazing. I love it. It just pops off like that. And then you've just got the little lipstick there. It's so cute. I love this shade. And actually, yesterday was the first day that I wore these lipsticks, and I was shopping, and I actually went Blue Water yesterday, and someone in Lush complimented my lipstick. And yeah, it was actually a staff member, and she loved it. And I couldn't remember the shade of it. I was trying to tell her what I do, and you know, like someone had asked me to review Arbonne cosmetics for their company, and she was really interested in that. Of course, any girl would be, makeup. But yeah, she really loved the shade, and this one's called Smoothed Over Lipstick, and I think that might be the actual name of the shade, or maybe not. Hang on. Oh, this one's called, it's called Smoothed Over Lipstick in Willow. So I really like that. It's just like a pinky nude. It looks so good with one of the lip liners that I wore it with as well. So yeah, I love this one. And yesterday I think I actually mixed it in with the darker pink one. And this is what it looks like. It's really similar. And this one is called Rose. So that one was lovely. So I mixed those two together to get the lip look that I posted on my Instagram yesterday. So if you want to go check that out, feel free, and you can see what it all looks like in action. And then I lined my lips yesterday with the nude lip liner in shade, where is the shade? What shade are you? Let me look, in Peach. So they've got really lovely names. It's so cute. I love a good makeup brand with good, cute little names. Another brand for really good names as well that I just love. Actually, I'm yet to feature in one of my videos and on my blog post. It's the NYX Cosmetics liquid lipsticks that are matte in the lingerie line. So I love that. But this is just the little peach lip liner. It's so lovely. And I literally just contoured my lips with it. And if you kind of want to know how to contour your lips, then comment down below and I will show you really quickly how to do it. It's so easy, and it just makes such more definition to your lips. So if you want to know how to do that, then just leave me a comment down below and I will do that for you in my next makeup tutorial. You can do it with pretty much any lipstick. It's amazing. And then today I am wearing this little guy, and it's more of like a cool nude rather than tones of pink, undertones of pink. It's just literally, it's more like MAC Stone, but the texture to it, these are all quite moisture retained lipsticks, but they don't cling to your lips and they don't come off. Literally, as I said, I've had this on all day, I've had it on for hours. This is what it looks like. I've not touched anything up, and it's not even matte, so it does feel quite dry now, but they are moisture ones, and this is how good it looks. It does not come off. I've eaten since then, I've had drinks since then, and this is what it looks like, so it's amazing. So this is the colour I am wearing right now. Sorry about the messy product. And this is the colour, I think it's Terra, or yeah, Terra. So I love that. And then I literally just lined my lips today also with this little guy, and it's like a dark pink. So let me just show you what it looks like. And then finally we're on to eyeshadows and my blush powder. So today, as I said before, I'm not really a blush kind of person, I'm more into bronzers. But today I did decide to give it a go, considering it was given to me to try out. So I did try this little blush. It's such a cute blush. It's kind of like a deep blush, so that's more appealing to me. So I literally just put that on today, and this is what it looks like. So hopefully you can see it all right. So yeah, I really did like that. It's worn really well, and it's applied really well as well. And I find that sometimes when I have used blushes in the past, which mainly put me off of them, they do tend to go patchy when you put them on. Your foundation underneath can come off quite easily, but this one, it all seems to set really well. It just works together really well, and it does remind me, you know, like texture wise and how it all blends out, of how the Bare Minerals collection looks. I've seen that being demonstrated quite a few times, and once actually I had it demonstrated on my face before when I went to it was kind of like a convention I went to, and someone actually did do my makeup for me with the Bare Minerals collection, and it kind of felt and looked a lot like this. So yeah, I really did like it. So that's kind of what it's reminding me of. I'm getting all sorts of vibes here, so it's all quite friendly and familiar. So yeah, I think a lot of you would like it. It's all quite relatable, it's brands out there, but they've also got their own little spin on things as well, so that's really cute. And then I'm just going to go on to my eyeshadows, which I did use yesterday. Today I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, just kept it nice and simple for work, but yesterday I did. And I think I used, I don't know if you can see it very well, I did end up using this little light pink guy in Petal, which is super cute. I ended up using that on my lid, and then I ended up using, this one, Ombre Indigo on my crease to deepen it up a little bit. It's like a dark purple, and they all blended out and applied really well. So if you want to see what that looks like, check out my Instagram or my Facebook page. Yeah, and then I also ended up using these two as well. So you've got like a nude in there, and then you've got like a really nice shimmery one in there, and it just really deepened it up in my crease, and I just smoked it out under my eyelashes as well, and it looked really good with that mascara, so that was amazing. And then I just took their concealer as well, just to really define my my eyebrows in between the eyeshadow and the eyebrows. Really did love it. Cream concealer is amazing. Consistency was so good. Did not crease at all, did not flake, did not cling to any dry skin. It's amazing. So overall, I think this brand is really, really good. Yeah, definitely check it out if you've got quite combination skin. So if you've got quite oily skin sometimes, but then it can be dry, all you've got to do is absolutely easy to correct. Just make sure you apply a moisturiser before applying your foundation if you have got dry skin, and if you're having an oily skin day, then just make sure you take off any excess oil before you apply your makeup. Find a good primer, preferably the one that I've mentioned here, because all the products do complement each other. And yeah, just want to take care of your skin, and yeah, it should all look really good. So this is what it does look like, and it has worn so well. I'm really, really happy with it, and I think you guys will be too. So go check out Arbonne Cosmetics, go visit their website, go like them on Instagram, check out my Instagram, so keep posting makeup looks for you on there. So if you want to see what any of the products look like, then just keep updating my Instagram, and I'm going to have a few makeup looks, and I'm also going to be doing a blog post review of this brand for you. I've got more products to come which I haven't even tried yet. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled on everything Miss Perfect Fashion and Beauty, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.